Okay, so we've finished quite a lot of work on the mixergy ecodans job. So we've moved the combination valve up here, we've moved the expansion vessel here down so it can be serviced, and we've removed the one at the back, which is now down in the cupboard down the bottom. We've not done anything with the wires, we've not got time to do it, so I'm going to ask for the electrician to come back and deal with that. And see the wiring still a state, torch all these exposed cables here. So but diverter valve's gone, pump has gone, and the big plastic filter has gone, and we've extended all the wires across, so we've tidied up some of the original wiring that was just hanging loose and just flapping around, popped it in the junction box, and where we've had to extend the sensors originally that were applied to the flow and return here, we've extended those down, pump cables, run a new cable down to run an additional pump. So that's all extended down, run under all the floor here, drops downstairs, appears here. So here we have it now. Got all the wires extended down to rejoin the sensor. They're all in the junction box up there, which unfortunately I haven't got anywhere I can fix it to. So that's actually just placed up on top of the cylinder. Not my favourite idea, but what choice do we have? So down here we've added 2 pumps in parallel. That was advised by the good people at Mitsubishi to do this, to give us the adequate flow for the heat pump. So that's just heat pump to the buffer unit, or when the diverter valve, which is now up there, is operating, it will go up via the plate on the mixergy unit. And when we're doing that, we're now registering on the flow meter here a flow of 33 or 32 or 33 litres a minute, which is spot on for this heat pump. So they told me. And then on the heating system, we've got the pump that used to run the whole heat pump and the whole bang shooty, which is up in the corner there, now just runs the heating circuit from the buffer, and we're getting flow rates of about 28 litres a minute through the heating system, which is great. They've suggested we fitted the buffer here to reduce the cycling, because the heat pump is likely to be considerably oversized for this property. We've had 3 kind of estimates done of the heat loss on here. We haven't actually done a heat loss calculation, to be fair, but about 3 estimates around the 5 or 6 kilowatt mark. My house, which is about twice the size of this one, similar build, end of terrace to this one is mid terrace, is 12 kilowatts. The heat pump supply for this is 11.2. Heat loss calculation done by the installer is about 10 kilowatts. So, and it seems to be an MCS approved calculation, but I have great mistrust of calculated heat losses. So right, we've removed the ball type strainer, replaced it with a Y strainer, because that was restricting flow considerably when we arrived, and I found that to be the case on any of the bigger heat pumps. Filling loops down here, pressure gauge down here, and also what we've done is we've removed the antifreeze from the system, if I can get out there, and we've fitted antifreeze valves underneath the heat pump here, so we've got a higher specific heat capacity in our heat transfer fluid in the system. That should help us as well. So now this R32 refrigerant with an electric switch underneath the heat pump, so I think that needs to be moved. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty certain you're not allowed to have a switch underneath the heat pump when it's got that refrigerant gas. So, but we'll get the electrician to come back and sort that out, I hope. Okay, well, I hope that's helped.